Imagine if your WhatsApp could automatically reply to customers, send messages, inform about the services provided by your business, and manage conversations on WhatsApp, all without writing even a single line of code. Yes, you can do it by using Pabbly Chatflow. So in this video, we are going to create a no-coding way to automate business communication on WhatsApp using powerful automation tool. So whether you run a coaching institute, clinic, e-commerce business, or any service-based business, this WhatsApp chatbot is going to help you respond faster, engage customers automatically, and save a huge amount of manual efforts. So we will create a smart WhatsApp automation system that can capture leads, send instant replies, and automate the communication between you and your customers. So now let me firstly show you the real-time working of the WhatsApp chatbot, which I have already built in. So for that, let's move on towards my WhatsApp, where I'm going to send a message to my business number, which is saved here as my test number. So here I'm going to enter this message, that is hello, and this message is going to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot. And as I have entered this message, I'm getting this welcome message with this button, that is view services. So I'm going to select this button, and as I have selected it, I'm getting the list of the services provided by this business. So here I'm going to open this list and check out some of the services. So right here I'm getting this first service, that is website development. So I have selected it. And as I have selected this service, I'm getting a message with this button, that is book consultation. So here I'm going to select this button, and as I have selected this button, that is book consultation, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my full name. So here I'm going to enter my full name as demo user. So I'm going to just enter it, and as I have provided my full name, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my business name. So here I'm going to enter my business name as XYZ, and as I have provided my business name, I'm getting this message which says please choose your preferred consultation slot. So now let's open it, and here I'm getting this slot for which I can book the appointment. So here I'm going to select this date, that is June 1, 2026, and as I have selected it, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my preferred timing. So here I'm going to open it, and right here you can see that I'm getting some of the time slots for which I can book the appointment. So here I'm going to select this time slot of 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and as I have selected it, I'm getting this confirmation message which says thanks demo user, and right here you can see that we are getting this personalized message, means the same name which I have just entered. So now you have seen the working of this amazing WhatsApp chatbot, by using which as a business owner you don't have to provide the service details again and again to your customers, or you don't have to ask for the user details again and again, because this WhatsApp chatbot is automating this task. So now you can also automate this entire process by just creating a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow for whatever business you are running. So now let me show you the process of creating this amazing WhatsApp chatbot, and for that let's move on towards the flow page of Pabbly Chatflow. So right here I'm on the flow page of Pabbly Chatflow, which is the most important window for creating this chatbot. So if you want to access this page, then you have to type the URL of the Pabbly Chatflow, that is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL, you will land to the home page of Pabbly, where you will see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user or logging account over the Pabbly Chatflow first time, then you can just click over the sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, you will get 100 free credits every month for practicing and exploring Pabbly Chatflow. Means you are getting a chance for testing and creating this automation for freely inside Pabbly Chatflow. But if you are an existing user like me, then you can just click over this sign in, and if you like this automation and want to create it for your business too, then I have bought this amazing offer for you. So right on the screen you can see this discount coupon code, that is STUYT, which is going to provide you heavy and exclusive discounts on yearly and lifetime subscription plans of Pabbly. So make sure to use this discount coupon code before buying any of our Pabbly product. Now let's move on towards the flow page, where don't forget to add your WhatsApp number with the Pabbly Chatflow account. And if you want to learn this entire process, then you can check the video given on the description. Now here we are getting this option for trigger, and now you might be wondering what is this trigger. So trigger is the event which initiates our WhatsApp chatbot, and right here you can initiate it by entering the keyword or the regex, or if your user starts the conversation. So here I'm going to keep it as keyword regex match. Now you might be wondering, what is this keyword and regex? So as we have recently interacted with our WhatsApp chatbot, we have initiated it by entering this message, that is hello. So this is the keyword which has initiated my WhatsApp chatbot. So here I'm going to make this word as my keyword. So here I'm going to enter it, and right after we are getting this option for regex. So regex is basically the short form for the regular expression. These are used for the advanced user input. And here on the left hand side you can see these messages and actions block, which you can think is main building block for creating this WhatsApp chatbot flow. So you can drag any of these blocks over here. Now if my user sends me a message, I'm going to send them a welcome message. And for that we just have to drag and drop, and right here we are getting all these message nodes. So here I'm going to select text button. Now in this text button node I'm going to enter a welcome message for my customers. So here I have entered this welcome message. Now I'm going to create a button by simply selecting this add button, and here I'm going to enter my button name as view services. Now from this field of the button type you can either select it as quick reply or link. Now we just have to save it, and afterwards if my user select this button, that is view services, I'm going to provide them list of the services provided by my business. So here I'm going to just drag and drop, and right here we are getting this option for list which you have to select. And now in this list node, firstly I'm going to provide a body to my list. So here I have provided this body. Now let's add some list items or some services by simply selecting this add section, and here I'm going to enter my section title as services, and afterwards in this section I'm going to add some items by simply selecting this add items, and here I'm going to enter the title of my first list item or the first service. So here I have entered the title of the first list item. Now likewise I'm going to add some more items to this list. So right here you can see that I have added 2 more items to my list. Now if my user selects any of these list items, I'm going to get the response which my user has selected, and for that we have to provide contact custom field to all these list items. So you can think of contact custom field as a particular column which consists of the particular data. So right here for providing the contact custom field, you just have to use this node given over the actions block, that is set custom field. And now I am going to connect it with my first list item. Now let's select the contact custom field as service type over here, and now here I'm going to enter the value for which I'm creating this contact custom field. And now let's provide contact custom field to remaining list items too. So here I have provided contact custom field to all these list items, and if you want to create your contact custom fields like this, then you have to just go towards the settings where you will see this option of contact custom fields which you have to select, and you will be landed to the contact custom fields page where you can create your own field by simply selecting this add more field button. And now here if my user selects any of these list items, I will be getting the response, as this field, that is service type, will consist of the service selected by my user. And now if my user selects the services, I'm going to provide them a message with a button, that is book consultation. So right here you can see that I have entered this message with this button, that is book consultation. Now if my user select this button, that is book consultation, I'm going to ask them some questions, and for that I'm going to use this ask question node given over the actions block, and here I'm going to enter a question asking for the full name. So here I have entered this question. Now let's select the contact custom field as full name. So here I have selected it. Now let's select the format as any. Now likewise I'm going to add one more question asking for the business name. So here I have entered this question, and here I have selected my contact custom field. Now if my user provides me answer of these both questions, I'm going to provide them a message for selecting the preferred date and time, and for that I'm going to use this node, that is date and time. So here I have selected it, and now by using this date and time node, my user can select their preferred date and the timing for the consultation. And right here from this field, that is selection mode, I'm going to keep it as date and time, as I want my user to select both. And afterwards here in this message content, I'm going to provide a body to my this node. So here I have entered this body for my date and time node, and afterwards you can provide the button label for the date and the timing. And here on the schedule settings section, I'm going to select the day for which my user can book the appointment or the consultation. So here I'm going to keep some working days. So here I have selected some of the days. So here I'm going to just keep it, and you can select it according to you. Now here it is asking me to enter the days in advance, means the number of days in advance for which you want to show the available booking dates. So here I'm going to enter the number of days in advance as 4, and from here you can select some of the holidays or the unavailable date for which appointment can't get booked. And now here I'm going to select my time slots. So for that we just have to click over this add slot, and here I'm going to enter my first time slot as 12 p.m. and here I'm going to enter it as 1 p.m. Now let's create one more slot from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So here I'm going to add this new slot. So here I have added my time slots too, and from here you can select the contact custom field with respect to date and time. So for the date attribute, let's select the contact custom field as appointment date, which can be seen over here. Now for the time attribute, I'm going to select the contact custom field related to time. So here I'm going to select it as appointment time, and from this slot availability settings, if your slot will be booked, then this message will be sent. And now here we are done with our date and time slot too. And now here we are done with the date and time slot too. Now here I'm going to provide a confirmation message to my user in the text button node. So right here you can see that I have entered this confirmation message with this variable, that is $full name. So this variable signifies the contact custom field which we have recently selected for this question, asking for the full name. So now as soon as my user will provide me the answer of this question, the response will be replaced in this message node, and we will be able to send personalized messages to our customers. So by using the contact custom field, you just have to add this $sign and you can send personalized messages. So now we are done with the creation for this amazing WhatsApp chatbot which you have created without requiring even a single word coding. So now we just have to save it by simply selecting the save button, and here we have successfully created the flow for our WhatsApp chatbot. So now you can also automate the entire conversation between you and your client by just using this automation tool. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now. And I have provided the link of the flow which I have recently created in the description box, so make sure to check it out. And don't forget to use the coupon code STUYT before buying any of our Pabbly product. So thank you for watching this video.
And not only this chatbot, you can build many more amazing chatbots like this by just using Pabbly Chatflow. So if you want to learn more about the pricings and plans that fit your needs, then you can visit the link given over here. And if you have any queries or need assistance, then you can mail us at the email provided. And if you found this video really helpful, then hit the like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such automation tutorials. So thanks for watching.